Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing great today. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over to see what I'm doing in my craft room. Several different things today. I just want to show you what I have been working on, and I'm going to do a little bit of fun with you. First of all, let's celebrate. I've got new Microns. I'm so excited. My other Microns were in this little pouch here. I put these that were in here into this, and these are my black pens, and I white. I guess there's a gold one in there too, so I was, not telling the total truth there, but yeah, these are all my black pens. And so this, if I go somewhere, I can take this, or if I want to just have a small ones, I'm gonna have my good ones in here, my good Microns in here. And I'm also adding some drawing stuff too, some smudgers and a pencil and an eraser, so I can do some of that. But I was going to open them up and play with them today in this, because this is my May 2022 glue book, and I'm calling it a smash book, and it's basically all these things that are current to my life in the month of May. Hey, there was an old piano song I used to do called In the Month of May. I wonder if I could find that. Anyway, so bring it back, reel it in. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit in here with my new Microns. I'm gonna open them up in front of you, and we're just gonna have a fun little play with that. But also, what else I'm gonna put in my smash book is, I've been goofing around with these distress crayons. Now, I bought these a while ago and I never used them, at least not very effectively. So I actually got out a Tim Holtz video from YouTube, and I looked at what he could do with these things. And I'm just using it on paper. He was using it on a piece of ephemera. But yeah, I was just playing with that. So I'm gonna doodle with my black Microns on this, tear a piece off, glue it in there, right? Make sense? I'll show you something else that I did too. So just having a session, I was thinking about this stamp right here that is letters on cardboard made with, just the foam sheets you get from the Dollar Tree, okay? So I thought, well, I want to make a numbers one too, but before I did that, I just wanted to do a little numbers collage kind of thing, just using some pens in different sizes just to make something like this. And I thought, well, that's really cool, but I want to paint over that or do something fun with that. So I took it to my husband's printer, because mine's dead, and I just made some copies. So I'm going to goof around on these two, perhaps, maybe with the distress crayons. I don't know. But that's one thing that you could do too, is if you have something that you have created, make a copy of it, or scan it and keep it in your printer, which I should probably do, but I don't know how to do that with his printer. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I can make another one if I use up all these. But yeah, what a great idea. I mean, I'll have it on hand and I can play with it if I want. So yeah, do this, mess with that, mess with this, and get in here. But first, I want to open up these. So yeah, this was part of a big Amazon purchase that I did just the other day. Come on now. Aren't new markers just the best? New markers, new crayons. So this is a 10 pack. And yes, the magic is in the ink. There was a while when all I was doing was black ink drawing. And I tell you, that helped me in a really dark time. So these are all the markers that I get in this one, all the different sizes. So yeah, I did get the 10 pack. So I'm excited to try some of these tips. Under archival, okay, I'm jazzed. So this will go in my book. And the plastic container, can I make a stencil out of this? Very possibly, I don't know. Definitely that. So I'll set those aside because I can do something with those. All right, so let's do some doodling really quick on here. Let's see, I want to use the tip that is the PN. I don't know what that means. PN. Pigment nib. I don't know. So, and what I have on here is, like I said, it's distress crayons. I did a little silver on it too, but you can't really see it. A few little squares on there. But So what is this? Is this like a calligraphy? I don't know. As you can see, I put a face right in my window. It's pretty fun, huh? Okay, so, oh wow, I so enjoy a new pen lip tip. I wish it was wider though. Let's see, let's go with it's 08 and do some stripes. Yeah, I took the stencils, I took some stencils too, and I did some techniques that Tim Holtz was doing on the video that he was showing. Where's that 1 point? Yeah, the reason I bought these is I have those other microns, but they're starting to dry out, and I'm coming to the point where I have, what's this? This says 10. What does that mean? Ooh. And they're getting kind of dried. Oh, I get 10 and a 12. Mercy sakes. So one thing with my Smash book this month is I wanted to keep it current with what's going on in my life right now. So I did a 10 things about me, and I'm going to put in some packaging from some of my Amazon purchases recently. It's like I'm trying out some new skincare products, so it'll be in this journal, some of the packaging, so that I can come back to it and say whether or not I liked it, you know? What's this, 12? Oh, that's really a fat nib. Look at that. Chubby nib. So let's go back with stripes inside of these lines. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of, let's go opposite, so this one. A little bit of intuitive here, not worrying about being inside the lines. Oh, might as well do some dots in here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for that for the moment. And let's pull this across here. Let's go towards the back because I haven't done a lot in there. How about on this blue? That might be pretty on the blue. So let's just rip a piece off. Let's see, let's do a little measuring here. Maybe I can find the size here. So it's about 4 inches, so do a little mark. Go up here too. I love that sound. So satisfying. Okay, set this aside. What did I say here? And this blue. Well, I don't want to cover it up completely, do I? Because I want to keep some of that blue. Oh, maybe I can draw on the blue as well. All right, as we go. This is how we roll, right? We adjust. Oh, that's fun. Let's see. Let's get one of my. See how my black goes on this. So let me think here. Get something. I go over it. Ooh. I love new pens. I think I said that already. I was watching a video from Gail Agostinelli. I'm saying that correctly, very Italian. And she was doing some doodling on, I think it was a Mixed Media Monday that she was working on, and she was just having fun on her painted papers, and she was using magazines. So that was a pretty fun idea. I think I might have to try that too. So I wish I had some more original ideas for you, but for me, I just have a lot of things that I get inspired by and I scrap lift, if that's the term, copy ideas from other people. So thank you for your ideas, everyone. Here's some more fun paper I could put behind it. Do a double. Anybody else love the edge of this? I don't know. I kind of like just that. So let me glue that on. And then maybe I can add one of my faces. There's one of my faces I do not have in here yet, so. All right, I don't have this guy in here yet, so I'm gonna put him in here. See if I can. And with tissue paper, stamping on tissue paper, I could use either side because there is, it bleeds through, especially some of my other inks. So I can go that way with him. Or that way with him. And I'm not thinking too much about where things are going on here, just kind of finding out after it's done what I like, and I can adjust if I need to. So you can't put it on there, you can kind of see it. I could outline him too. Let me do that. Let's grab 12, sure. Outline his eyes. And then his eyebrows. I'm kind of making a messy outline here. Nothing fancy. Again, not overthinking. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it like that. Let me get a skinny one and do, here's like an 05. I mean, that is barely a line. So maybe I can do some squigglies and really make it artistic. Whoa. I don't know if I like it or not, but I'm going with it. Let me add a little bit there on the side. And we'll glue it down as is. It's one thing about this kind of a thing. You find out what you like, what you don't like, and then adjust accordingly. But after it's all said and done, you have put something down on paper and you have worked on your creative process and you've done something. And this I actually have on another page, so I will use that elsewhere in my book. I'm gonna push it back up. So there's part of a page. I mean, there's more that I can do on this, and I will eventually. I don't know what or where. I added this right here to my Bible study for May because my daughter gave me a journal, and so that's what I'm using that for. Oh, it's a brand new one, so I'm happy about that. And I wanted to put this in here really quick too. And then this will be a pocket. And I just cut off the top, or cut off the one panel so that I can put it in here. It's not a very good cut, so doesn't worry, no matter. it'll make a good pocket. And so yeah, this is the stuff that I bought. I've been using Mary Kay for years, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm on this health journey, so crud. Let's extend that to my skincare as well. Might have to go in there and fix that later. Now, so yeah, just start one little thing and it's giving me the glob. But so far, I'm loving this book. Just so much fun. Microns. Oh, put that with the page. Does it fit that way? Nope. Maybe I'll just staple it on. That works. No, it doesn't. Didn't quite go through. But that's towards the top, so there we go. It won't interfere with the opposite page. And I can have a flip and I can still do something in there. There we go. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna, let me think here. I want to paint on this, so let's get my distress crayons. Maybe some red. When's the last time you played with your distress crayons? I love how dark it is and how you can smudge it. In the Tim Holtz video, he was very, he used all kinds of different methods on how to use these things. So 1, 2, 3, let's go with blue. And where's the wet wipe? Need kind of that too. This one's dried out, but I'm gonna wet it with this, with my little water bottle spray here. And apparently, whoop, clean the finger off. Apparently with these, if you don't get them wet, it'll dry on you and not be movable. So you kind of got to get it early. And purple, my favorite color. A little more there. I love how vibrant these colors are. But I also watched a video from the Frugal Crafter, Lindsay Frugal Crafter, and she did a review and a comparison on all the different kinds of gelatos and distress crayons from all the different stores that are out there right now. And that was pretty informative. And then also she did it on black paper too. So you could really see the different products next to each other. And she went from the Tim Holtz, and then she did the artist grade types and the stuff you can get at Target, you know, Crayolas. So she really did a good comparison on what you can do, what each product of this type of media can do. Let's go. Let's extend it in here a little bit. And I'm just using my finger tool for this. And these really are satisfying. I want to add a little yellow. Let's see here, a little more. My desk is such a disaster right now. Just been doing a lot of play. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. Kind of adds a little. Don't want mud though. Don't want mud. Let's get it next to the red to make it a little orangish right there. Or you could take the wet wipe itself and move the color around. But again, be careful not to get mud because they do blend so nicely. And then you can also do a You can take color off too by putting a stencil on there. And wiping it away with a wet wipe. Let me get one real quick. Let's see how this does. Take some off maybe. But again, it's dried a little, so it might not come off. Now that just smudged it. Get a clean part of it, a wet wipe maybe. Nope, that's just making a little bit of a mess right now because I have some stuff on here. It's not clean. Anyway, so that is something that you can do with this. And this gray, I don't know if I'm going to use very often, but and I like to keep things in packages, and this is the only package I have of my distress crayons of Tim Holtz. I do have a little package of gelatos. Again, it's not something that I use very often. I bought them for my Bible journaling, and not so much this, but this would work. Let's set this over on my cart there. I'm going to tear this out. One thing I like about notebook paper too, when you're doing mixed media or painting or anything like that, it's thin. I like the feel of it once it's been painted on, and it doesn't take up a lot of paper or a lot of thickness if you're going to use it in a book, in a journal of some sort. Just is nice. Okay, so that's pretty fun. Let's go towards the back again. And maybe do a little measuring right here ish. I gotta rip off the edge. Let's just go right here. That might be usable. Might be. Put that in my bin. Here and right here, and flip it over and just fold it. Or I could just do this. Yeah, and that gives me all the lines that I need. I might as well cut from this edge. Aw, and I ripped it in the middle. That's all right. Maybe a little more gentle. Wonder if that's usable. Weakened the paper a little bit with wetness. Okay. What did I do here? Oh, that is fun, especially with all the black and the blue and the orange right there. Cool. Okay. Glue stick and this paper. So this book's gonna have a little bit of art in it and a little bit of just gluing, and I guess I could have done that straight onto the piece of envelope right there instead of cutting it and gluing it. Oh, I need it. There we go. And it has a waxy feel, honestly. And let me get those out again. I can clean up the edge a little bit. Ooh, let me think. Black, blue. I think I'm going to use my black. Where's that 12? And where's the 12? 10. 10 would work maybe. There's the 12. So take this and just go around it. Give it a loose line. And how does this work on here? I don't think my pen likes that. So maybe might need to dry a little bit. Oh, definitely don't want to ruin my pen. Good grief, right out of the gate. That would be bad. But that's pretty cool. It's a bit of a gap blank there, but I'm not worried about it. So that's fun. Okay, all right, you guys. That's what I'm doing in my book. It's turning out really fun. I like all the different layers, and it's gonna get a little chunky, I have a feeling. So this will require some sort of a closure that's going to keep it all together. I made a stamp this and put it on this. We got a new Jersey Mike's in town. We got a new Les Schwab in town. So hey, you know, kind of jazzed about that. This would be a good like tab type thing maybe. We'll see. All right, you guys, that's what I'm working on in my craft room today, and just really a little quick session on just some things that I've been doing, because it's about the doing. Isn't that cute? Anyway, so love you guys. Thanks again for coming on over and seeing what I'm doing in my craft room. I hope you're getting a chance to be creative, whatever that looks like for you, and finding your intrinsic values. So take care, everybody, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.